All right, so here's what's going on right now. Tomorrow is my sister's 31st birthday. Her and my brother-in-law, they're arriving in Paris today. They have no idea I'm here. What better way to surprise my sister for her birthday than showing up in Paris? Let's see how this goes.
Miss Scusi.
What? What are you doing here? Hey! Are you crashing our place?
Crashing your place?
Also, something I've just realized is that on this trip to Europe, I will hit my 10th anniversary of starting Location Rebel. Absolutely mind-boggling. And so in this video, I wanted to share just a few of the things I've learned over the last 10 years of running this site that maybe will help you in your quest to build your own business. So first up, one of the first things I've learned is that in the end of the day, it's the person with the most stories who wins. It's not about all the stuff you've got, it's not about how much money you have, but it's about a life well lived. It's about the stories you can tell at the end of the day. And so that's one of the things that brought me here to Paris. Like, you know, I'll be telling the story for years about how I surprised my sister on her birthday and showed up in Paris with my wife to be able to have that memory and have that experience. It's less about the money, it's less about anything else, but the stories you can tell, those are what's important. All right, last day in Paris, giant palace behind me. We're gonna go wait in line with thousands of other tourists for probably a good 2 hours to get in. It's gonna be fun. All right, next up, comparison is the thief of joy. I can't remember who said that, but that's something that I've learned over the last couple of years is probably more true than any of those other stupid inspirational sayings. Why? Because in a day where we live on social media and all we do is share the best aspects of our life and compare ourselves to what everybody else is doing, the only thing that does is serve to make us feel worse about ourselves. So that's why I started to try and do an Instagram account for Location Rebel, and I started trying to get into it. And after like a week, I just kind of gave up. And I found the more time I spend on social media, the more I just start to despise it. Because all I'm doing is comparing myself to other people that I perceive to be more successful than I am. And that just kind of sucks. So if you're finding yourself spending a ton of time on social media and not feeling good about yourself and what you're trying to accomplish, well, get off of it. Stop comparing yourself and you're gonna be better off in the long run. So in case you're wondering, 721,000 square feet, a little too much. A lot of wasted space here at Versailles. Not sure that would be my choice as far as building a new house. Also not sure I need the ridiculous ceilings. This next one is one a lot of you may not agree with, but it's been really pertinent to my life, and that's selfishness is a prerequisite to mentorship. Selfishness is a prerequisite to mentorship. So back in 2010, when I moved to Thailand, it wasn't really a conversation. I pretty much just told everyone around me, hey, I'm moving to Thailand. I'm doing this. I wasn't being considerate of my girlfriend at the time or my family or my friends. I basically just said, if I don't do this for myself, it's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna be able to make anybody else happy until I can make myself happy. And I think that's true. I think until you fix the things you need to fix within yourself, it's really tough to serve others. Because I was selfish and I took that time to have that adventure and to build that business and to, figure out what was gonna make me happy, I've been able to spend the last more or less decade of my life helping other people get what they want, helping other people build businesses, helping them accomplish their dream lifestyle. And were I not selfish in the first place, I never would have been in the right headspace or in the right mental space to be able to do that. So I think that's what you have to do. I think you have to be selfish first, and then that's gonna lead to many greater things in the long run. Okay, 3 real quick first impressions of Paris. Not as dirty as I expected it to be. Way more French than I expected it to be. Like the architecture and everything, every cliche of France that I thought of, it's that and more. And the people, much more friendly than I expected to be. Everyone was like, oh yeah, they hate Americans, they don't want to talk to you in English, da da da. Everyone's been great. So far, Paris, you're off to a good start. All right, this next one, you can have anything you want, but you can't have everything you want. You want a Ferrari, chances are in time you're gonna be able to have a Ferrari. But if you want a Ferrari, a mansion, a yacht, and be able to travel first class everywhere you go, then chances are that's not gonna happen. But if you focus on the things you want most, you can probably have that. So think about what's important to you and work towards that rather than trying to work towards, well, having everything. This is a really big arc. Big. Okay, one of the next things I've learned is that I think it's super valuable to have a quest. And clearly, I've got a lot of quests in my life. It started with my bucket list, then it turned into trying to go to the top 100 golf courses in the world, then it turned into trying to go to the top 100 bars in the world. which, by the way, number 50, Little Red Door, went there last night. Do a whole nother vlog on that at some point. But having a quest gives you greater purpose. I'm by no means saying that going to the best golf courses or bars is like the greatest purpose in life. That, going back to being selfish, those are just things I enjoy. But I've found that in my travels, having something that I can focus on and having a starting point for places to go when I'm visiting different cities and different countries, and each time I visit one of those places, it's also broadening my knowledge of that topic. So now I know more about the history of golf, golf course design, architecture, cocktails, bars, how to make a good cocktail than probably anyone you'll ever meet. And because I'm furthering my education in those things that I'm interested in, it also opens up the door to meet more people, have more opportunities. And that's one of the coolest things for me, is just by having this quest, it's opened up doors that wouldn't have otherwise been open and allowed me to experience those hobbies in a much more fulfilling way. So try and find something better for humanity than golf courses and bars. But I will say that finding that specific thing, focusing on it, building it into your travels, building it into your day-to-day life, and having a goal to work towards has been really valuable and fulfilling for me. All right, I'm gonna take another cliche saying, put my own spin on it to reflect my experience in life. And that's the Roman philosopher Seneca, who once said, I think that was who said it, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Well, I'm gonna add another qualifier in there, and that is luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity meets readiness. So unless you're ready to take a chance, unless you're ready to have that opportunity and to take advantage of it, then it doesn't matter. You know, you can have an opportunity to leave your job and potentially change the trajectory of your life, but the question is, are you ready to take it? So 10 years ago now, when I ended up leaving my job, moving to Thailand, sold my car, threw my entire life into upheaval, was selfish like we talked about, I had no idea what was gonna happen. And had I not been ready to take that chance, then I probably still would be in my day job and not here in Paris surprising my sister on her birthday. It's crazy to think about how that one little thing, being ready for the opportunity to come, was the biggest deal. So within like 2 months of actually starting this blog, Location Rebel, and before I left my job, I got an opportunity to go learn how to sail in the Caribbean. This dude with like a 50-foot boat was like, hey, come on out, I'll teach you how to sail for free. We'll sail from St. Thomas to, you know, all over the place. I wasn't ready for that opportunity. And had I done that, who knows what would have happened with the business, with the website, with all that stuff. But a few months later, I was ready to take that chance, and well, here we are in Paris. So let's just take a second real quick. What have I been doing in Paris aside from going to all these top bars? Well, we'll take a quick look. So there you go. Those are just a few of the things that have been most valuable to me on my journey that I think maybe you should consider as you're thinking about starting a business, as you're thinking about what steps you want to take in your life, what things you want to change. I've got a link below to a blog post where I've got like another 25 different things I've learned that might be valuable to you. They might not, so ignore if that's the case. But if you are at a point where you're ready to make some changes in your life, maybe you want someone who's been there, done that to help you out with it, go to locationrebel.com/hi. You'll get our 6-day guide where we teach you how to build a small business and my thought process around the best way to get started, even if you have no technical skills and have no ideas for what you want to do. Because even if you lack those things, don't worry. There's still absolutely ways to get started. You just kind of got to know the right way to go about it. So if you like this video, make sure to hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're just getting our trip started, so we're gonna have more videos from Paris, Amsterdam, London. They're all geared towards, well, helping you build a business you can run from anywhere in the world and do more of the things you love to do in life. So with that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day. We'll see you soon. Catch you later on the blog. Oh, Paris, man. Paris, who would have thought?